Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. Now we got a final Galactic challenge for the month of February in front of us, but before I get into it, I just want to first show you what's waiting for us in the next month. So in March, CG posted on their forums the whole event calendar for the month of March, and at the bottom of that calendar there are Galactic challenges. Apologies for the poor quality of the image, but that's just what CG uploaded to their forums. Now as you can see, CG looks like we'll make this a trend that every month, so once a week we will have certain faction or certain characters. So in January, once a week we had Beskar Mandalorian that we needed to use. Then now in February it was a whole squad of Mandalorians we had to use on Mondays, and for March every Monday will be an Imperial Trooper Galactic challenge. So it seems like, this is pretty much what CG will be going forward, which, obviously one way, if you do not have the specific faction or the specific character, might be a bit of a struggle to get max rewards every single time. So, just probably what we'll have to get used to it. The question here is though, because, Imperial Troopers themselves, they have been around for a while, and so some of you do have them already leveled up. Will CG actually introduce maybe a new Imperial Trooper soon? Maybe Dark Troopers or somebody? I don't know. Just to, push some new characters through Galactic challenges. Or maybe Moff Gideon just got farmable recently, so maybe he will be needed for some of these feats as well. We'll have to wait and see, but, the first one there will be Imperial Troopers versus Mandalorians. Now, generally, like Imperial Troopers in Galactic Challenge might be, I don't know, might be easy, might not, because as we know, Imperial Troopers, they all rely on, getting that first kill, and then their turn meter starts going and all the buffs and everything. But in Tier 7, enemies are often quite tanky, so will you be able to burn through them fast enough to get your turn meter train going and then keep it going before they roll over you? Will be an interesting one, definitely. Alright, enough about the future. Let's now focus back on the present here, and let's just switch over to the game. So this time we're taken to the planet of Coruscant, so the Galactic Republic homeworld here, where we have to face a squad of Separatists, and you do need to use a Jedi to get all the feats done, which one way is good, because as we know, probably a lot of us have Jedi Knight Revan teams built up, and as we know, Jedi Knight Revan is a great counter to General Grievous. You just direct focus him, take him out, job done. Let's look at the feats actually first. Complete the battle, yep, easy. Complete the battle with a full team of Jedi units, easy. Complete the battle with an undersized squad, easy. And finally, lucky shot. While it might sound easy, actually it wasn't. I have to really slow down not to take out Grievous too quickly. Because you do need to do 30 critical hits, and I finished it in about 10 hits, so I had to change a little bit my team just to slow down and not take these guys out so quickly. Now the whole issue wouldn't be you just take Grievous out and then pick off the rest one by one. However, because of the global modifier, the power struggle, once you defeat the leader, you win the battle. So if you start going after other guys, not Grievous, Grievous will tear you apart. But if you just direct focus straight on Grievous and take him out, you won't do 30 critical hits yet. So it's just a case of doing making use of AoEs and things like that to do multiple attacks. And then you do mark Grievous, but then you have their Magna taunting, so you do a couple of hits on him. Jedi Knight Revan can ignore taunt and maybe call somebody to assist on Dooku or something like that. So just try to a little bit spread the damage, which anyway I'll show you in the battle later. But I just thought while it's really easy, one of the feats is a bit tricky just because it's so easy when you have leveled up Jedi. Now the modifier for your Jedi, so whenever enemy buffs are dispelled or expire, Jedi will then gain advantage and critical damage stacking, which again, more critical damage again will make it easier for you to complete this very quickly before you do 30 critical hits. And we still don't have a counter to show how many, I don't know, whenever you have a feat where you have to count how many times you have to do something like stuns or critical hits or evasion or whatever, or turn meter removal, we do not have a counter still in game to show you your progress. So you're really kind of going in blind, so you really have to kind of count how many times. And then the modifier for Separatists. So summon Separatists have lots of speed, so plus 50 speed, plus max health, max protection, and increased damage, and things like that. Now, because we do have Geo Brute there, we'll obviously have the Geo Brute summoned. So Geo Brute will be very fast, very tanky, and so on. Normally, you know, with Grievous there, we usually had the Sniper Droid as summoned, but this time Geo Brute will actually summon Geo Brute, so no Sniper Droid in that one. Alright, so there's the team we have to go up against. So let me now show you actually a couple battles. So in the first one, I will tackle the 3 out of 4 feats, so I'll just go in Undersize with Jedi, and then the last one will be just a full Jedi team, which will quickly take out Grievous. Alright, so this is the team that I'll be taking in to complete 3 out of 4 feats here. So let me show you my mods. Now, I use my Jedi for a lot of counters to Galactic Legends and things like that, so they do naturally have good mods on them already, so I didn't really need to remod for this particular Galactic challenge. The only tweak I had to make was 2 mods for Jedi Knight Revan, because normally my Jedi Knight Revan was at 317 speed, but you remember that the summoned allies have like plus 50% speed and things like that. So at 317 he wasn't fast enough to go first, so I had to bump his speed to 327, and then, you know, he was able to get a jump start on the guys. So just, you know, if you do use this team, because obviously we are going in Undersized, so we'll have less speed from Jedi Revan's lead, because Jedi Revan's lead will add plus 5 speed for each Jedi and Old Republic ally. So obviously, you know, you do need to take that account. So just try to get your, if you try attempting this similar team like me, you will obviously want to have Jedi Knight Revan as fast as you can. So, you know, I think like 327 is pretty much minimum for this to work really well. Then here my General Skywalker, he's modded for offense, a little bit of speed on him, so that's his damage right there. And then, you know, General Luke, similar like General Skywalker, same thing with Luke, some speed on him, protection, but he's got critical damage set on him, and his offense is over 9k. And then finally here, from my testing, I realized I do need a tank in there for this to work, because if I don't have a tank, then General Grievous can just go straight through to Jedi Knight Revan, and once he takes him out, you lose, because remember the global modifier, whenever you defeat the leader, the battle is over. So when you defeat Grievous, you win, but if they defeat Jedi Knight Revan, you lose. So I realized, okay, do you know what, I need a tank. Plus Obi-Wan's Kenobi Mind Trick is really good, applying ability blocks, removing turn meter and things like that. So, you know, I found him to work really well here. And I have him modded for speed and potency, some protection. I just have him modded really to counter Supreme Leader Kylo Ren in GAC and TW. So there we go, this is my Jedi team. So now let's hop into the battle, and let me just show you how I deal with this team here. Alright, here we go. So you can see they're very fast there, even though my Jedi Revan was 327 wasn't enough. So here I'm gonna swap turn meter with Luke. I just slowed down to see how many critical hits I got on that AoE, because remember we have to count those critical hits. And then here trying to land a daze here on Dooku, again slowing down, see how many critical hits we get on the AoE. Unfortunately no daze on Dooku, so he started counter attacking, and now we can push back turn meter ability block with Old Ben. I just decided to first go after Dooku here a little bit, just so, you know, I try to get some critical hits in before I go after Grievous. Okay, here we go. So Grievous got a turn, put a big hit in Old Ben, so let's go ahead, direct focus on Grievous, but I do not want to take him out too quickly. I really want to make sure that I get my 30 critical hits in. There we go. Alright, let's call Old Ben there to Siege, just to cleanse off debuffs from him. Here again, swap turn meter. Let's see how many critical hits we're gonna do here. There we go, heal up Ben a bit. Man, why didn't I land daze on Dooku? He's causing a lot of problems here. Okay, there we go. So here comes extortion, so save your trigger there. Not a problem at all. Should I pay taxes? Yeah, let's pay the taxes here. Here I target Geo Brood because I did not want to take Grievous out yet because I wasn't sure did I get my 30 critical hits or not. Okay, here just again, you know, hit Magna Guard there. Again, didn't want to take Grievous out just yet. Okay, let's mark him now. There we go. So Brood got resummoned. Again, put a couple of critical hits on him. I think that should be enough, hopefully. Should I finish off Grievous? Do you know what? I'll just put a couple of hits in Brood. I really want to make sure I get my 30 critical hits. It would really help if we would actually get a counter for these kind of hits. And there you go. Oh, let's see. 3 out of 4 feats, hopefully. Yeah, complete the battle. Undersize squad. And as well as, yeah, I got my 30 critical hits. And now for the full Jedi squad feat, you know, again, just kind of loaded the Jedi here with damage. So hopefully I can quickly finish this. Okay, here we go. Swap thermometer again with Luke so we can stun everybody. Unfortunately, Grievous there is still in hiding, so I'm just going to put a hit on Dooku over there. And now that Grievous is out of stealth, we can just go ahead after him. Let's put some force setup just in case. Now let's direct focus Grievous here. I think we should be able to take him out here very quickly. Come on, there we go. Alright, see if we can remove some thermometer from him. Excellent. Call General Skywalker to assist, and bam, there we go. All done. And there you go, guys. That's how I completed here all the feats here with Jedi. Very easily, straightforward thing. As soon as I saw that, you know, it's Jedi versus Separatists, I'm like, this will be easy. So the only trick really was there to slow down there to get 30 critical hits before you take out Grievous. Alright guys, hope you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.